Hi there. Hi everyone. How are you? Welcome. Hi. I am Ellner Lebensohn, founder of Siopa.com, Seize Your Passion. I'm here every Friday at 3:30 p.m. doing a live Periscope about what Seize Your Passion means to me, different topics related to Seize Your Passion. And of course, I'd love to hear from you guys, so feel free to comment below. I'll do my best to engage in the comments as I go. I'm doing the Periscope today from my car, so excuse the background. I've committed to doing this every week at 3:30 on Fridays, and this is where I am today. So here we go. So thank you for the hearts, appreciate it. So today what I want to talk about, the topic I want to talk about that's related to Seize Your Passion, is focusing on your strengths. And the reason I decided to talk about this topic today is that this past week I was reading an article in a magazine. It wasn't a very highbrow magazine. It was one of those celebrity guilty pleasure magazines, which I used to read all the time but don't have the time to do so anymore. And it was really enjoyable actually during my downtime to just relax and just read some guilty pleasure articles. And there was actually a piece in this magazine that asked a question that really got me thinking. And that question was, it asked various people, celebrities, it's a celebrity magazine, but it could be anyone obviously, what is the best compliment you've ever received? And that really got me thinking. And it got me thinking about how that relates to Seize Your Passion. And here's the thing. You know, I think when we think of, at least for me, when I think of Seize Your Passion and self-growth and becoming your best self and achieving your goals and following your dreams and finding purpose and meaning and fulfillment in your life and becoming successful and full in everything that you do, we often think about improving the stuff we're not so good at, right? We tend to focus on our weaknesses. We say, well, I'm not really great at this, so let me try and improve and become better so that I can achieve my goals. But that's actually self-defeating, because there's only so much growth that you can achieve when you focus on your weaknesses. Versus, if you start to focus on your strengths of what you are good at, then there's room for and potential for exponential growth, literally limitless potential, fulfilled and happy because you're doing something that you love doing and you happen to be great at it. Concept that Dan Sullivan from Strategic Coach talks about. He talks about the concept of unique ability, and it's really he says that there are 4 categories of competency that we all have, and we all have talents and things that we're good at and maybe not so good at. So here's the 4 categories, right? He says there is stuff that we all have it. No one's great at everything. And there's really zero room for growth in this stuff. At the end of the day, if it's not something that's a natural skill or strength for you, there's very, very limited, if at all, any room for growth and success and becoming them. You're not great. You're all right with them. You can handle it. You're competent, but you don't particularly love. There's a little more room for growth, but certainly not a great amount. And again, you're not going to become very fulfilled because you don't particularly enjoy doing the idea of focusing on, actually even focus on that and try and improve those. But if room for so much growth, because again, you can become a superstar. If you're good at something, then want the next level and grow and evolve and become, again, a superstar and seize your passion and achievements and take those to the next level. And eventually you'll be able to delegate, and that's the 80-20 rule, those weaknesses, the things you're not great at, that you'll never be a superstar at, you'll be able to delegate those to people who it's their strengths, but it's your weakness. You know, and again, you can do this in both your personal life as well as in your professional. You know, for me, for example, when I started to think about this and I asked myself, okay, well, what's the greatest compliment I ever got or that I could give myself? On a personal level, the first thing that popped into my head was something that my 8-year-old daughter recently said. And she said that what she loves most about me was the fact that I make her feel so special, and I always, when she's feeling down or insecure or frustrated or sad or whatever the case may be, I always know how to make her feel better and make her feel good about herself, make her feel self-love. And obviously that's, as a parent, if any of you can relate, that's the best compliment any parent can have and receive, because that's all we want for our kids, is to teach them how to love themselves in the best way they can, and nurture them and feed them with nothing but love, and let them know how special they are. And then, you know, in my professional life, I started thinking about it, and obviously I'm still working this out, just like all of us, hopefully. You know, I thought about, well, okay, what are my strengths on a professional level? And I would say that, one, I'm really detail oriented, and that's a great strength of mine, and I wrote these down. I'm a really fast learner, and I'm a quick study. I take direction well, and I'm a really good listener, but I'm also a great leader, and I love to boss people around. I'm really good at that. That's from my directing background. And I obviously love storytelling, especially through the medium of film and TV and video, which is part of what we're doing here at CEOPA as well. I'm very self-aware, and I learn from my mistakes, which I think is a great strength as a business person and as a thought leader, and as in my personal life, as far as seizing my passion and my personal growth and fulfillment. I definitely have a lot of gumption and tenacity, and of course passion, and that's definitely a strength of mine. And I definitely always strive for excellence in everything that I do, right? I used to say I'm a perfectionist, but I don't say that anymore, because I think that's more of a weakness than a strength. So the flip side of that, and that's an interesting point, actually. You know, there are many qualities and skills and talents that we all have that have a negative side to it and a positive side to it. So the positive side of that, and the way I define it now, is I always strive for excellence in everything that I do. You know, I give it my all, and I try and do my best no matter what it is I'm doing. There's never perfection, you know, none of us are perfect, but I definitely strive for excellence. So those are some of the strengths that I recognized about myself when I was thinking about this topic, and the best compliment you could ever receive. And I really encourage all of you to stop and think about it. You know, we hear it all the time, focus on your strengths. You know, it's not a new concept. But if you really stop and think about these things and use them for introspection and reflection, in order to seize your passion and achieve your goals, it's amazing how much will come out of it, how the creative juices will start to flow. You'll become more motivated, more productive, more efficient, and ultimately more successful, as well as fulfilled and happy, which is really everything that Seize Your Passion is all about. It's about achieving your goals, following your heart, doing what you love, creating value through that for others and for yourself. And feeling fulfilled and happy in this life, both in your personal lives as well as your professional lives. So that's it for today. Focus on your strengths. What's the best compliment you've ever gotten? Ask yourself that question. Ask others that know you, and really think about it and implement it. And I think it's a great strategy to seize your passion and achieve all your goals. Thank you. So that's it for today. Seize Your Passion. You can catch all of our Periscope streams, by the way. We do them weekly, both myself on Fridays and Bobby Umar, Thought Leader, on Thursdays. You could catch them all post live on ceopa.com/stream. You can catch all of our original videos, which we're doing. We're just now releasing a new video series about Michelle Villalobos, who's an amazing thought leader and professional speaker. She coaches entrepreneurial women. We released the first 2 episodes. We're releasing a new episode every day now. And actually, in one of the upcoming episodes, she talks about this topic as well, about focusing on what you're good at rather than what you're not. So you can catch those on www.ceopa.com/videos. And of course, you could learn more about our community and what we're trying to do here and build together by inspiring and empowering each other on ceopa.com. That's SEYOPA.com. So thank you, and have a great rest of the weekend, and seize your passion. Bye, guys.